But I kept making content. I was making like instructional videos, how to get big calves. Do you think I know how to get big calves?
Turns out I didn't even know how to get big calves.
And I was just trying all different things. And because I knew one thing I did know, I was like, I'm not going to vlog yet because who the hell is going to watch my vlog?
Right.
Like, why? They don't like me yet. They need to maybe learn from me or something. But that didn't really work that much. You know, like everything's been covered. You got all the science-based guys like Jeff Nippert already doing it. Jeff Cavalier already made a million how-to videos. So I was like, all right, I'll try. Lacrosse is kind of like in the way. I'm going to play D1 lacrosse at school. So it's like I'm playing lacrosse every day, lifting every other day. It's like so much going on, school, so much pressure from other stuff that I could not focus solely on social media. I mean, what 16-year-old can, you know, like none. And then I get to like 18, 19 in college and I go play D1 lacrosse and I hate it. Absolutely, like literally like hate my life. Worst point of my life. Like hit a very...
Why did it get shittier?
So I knew like going into it, like my friends would be like, yo, I'm so excited to go to college. And I was like, I do not want to go. I'm going on a full ride to like basically Ivy League school.
For lacrosse? For
lacrosse, yeah.
So you were good. You were like really good at lacrosse.
Yeah, I was nationally ranked, you know the vibe. Like
I was a big deal. People knew me.
Back in my day, high school. But, you know, I was a good player. And like, because I took it very serious, I trained it really hard. Yeah. It's where like that relentless mindset came from, like sports. And I got there and was just like getting funneled into like less and less of what I wanted to do was like bodybuilding and social media. Like they were like, the coaches were like, you need to stop this. And I'm like, what the hell?
It's a distraction.
Yeah, it's a distraction. You need to be focused on school and lacrosse. That's all you should be focused on. And I'm like, you don't even make money from lacrosse like after college. Like, what's the point of this? Like, it's
I'm
not
making
money.
$20 a month on AdSense, baby. Like I'm racking in the YouTube views.
I'm thinking that way. But what's crazy is like you can't even back then when I was in college, you were not allowed to make money on your name.
Okay,
it's like
that was like it's like a whole thing.
It's like a whole thing. There's like an NIL for all you athletes out there. Blah blah. Anyways.
Now you can.
Now you can. Okay. Thank God. It was ridiculous. You weren't allowed to make money on your name. I was like, it's my name. What do you mean? Yeah. Like I'll leave you out. But I do that, and I start getting rewarded with some views here and there when I could pump out a video once a month, let's say, but it's all lacrosse views, and I'm building my career in like this way, and I know when I graduate, I'm not even going to do that, you know. And then so I ended up transferring to a D3 school. That was a whole crazy part. Maybe we'll get into that more, but like. I hit a low as I can say fuck.
You could, dude, say all the bad words, dude.
Fuck, shit, bitch. I'll leave it there. I don't want to say anything bad. Okay. But yeah, no, I hit a very low point in my life, like full on depression. Like it's crazy. People have no idea that I'm like I can be sad. Yeah, I can be fucking sad.
I know.
Like
people
I do
like upbeat people and they're like, be happy, dance, monkey.
I know. like I have my hard days. You know, I'm sure like everyone does. Yeah. We're all human. And like I feel like I should talk about this. So like I get very, very dark and depressed. Like practically like in a month or two, like I'd want to be like no longer alive type shit. Like I was calling my mom and I'm like, I know my mom, thank God for my mom. And she was always very smart in telling me when I was growing up, like it's never that bad.
Yeah.
Like no matter how bad, it's never that bad to end things or anything. Not that I wanted to, but like I was like, damn, like if I continue to go to this school, like I don't even want to be alive.
So the low that you were at, I can't even relate to like that mindset, that thought. But like, so try to explain to me a little bit more about like what made you get to this depression, because I get, and maybe you don't know the direction of like the sports and you went to change schools to a lower tier lacrosse school or, you know, whatever.
I can explain that. So I'm playing D1. It's top level lacrosse. That school treats everything like a military. I don't want to play lacrosse anymore at all. I want to do social media. I want to pursue bodybuilding. I look up to these people and I know I can do it.
What year is this?
This is 2018.
Okay.
And I know know for a fact it will happen one day. Like if you ask me now, hey, do you think you're supposed to be here? Like, would you ever believe that back then? I'd be like, back then I'd be saying yes before any like sort of following. And at that point, it's like I'm not good when someone's funneling me in a direction that I don't want to be. Like I shut down. I get very depressed, so much anxiety, and like I just can't handle it.
Yeah.
Like I'm a very free-spirited person, and I have to be doing what I want, not in like a narcissistic way, but like in a free spirit. Like I want to be doing what makes me happy. What made me happy was the gym. It was the only thing. I would go to the gym after 4 hours of practice just because it was the only thing that brought me happiness. And I was like, I feel home here. I feel good. It's what I want to be doing. And I'd be posting on Instagram every single day, regardless of how I felt. I felt like shit. Didn't want to be like
You were die hard about the social media.
I was so gung ho about it. I needed it.
People need to know me.
Yeah, something in me made me want the attention. But so I hit that low, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I was on like a $60,000 a year scholarship,
right?
Like free college for tuition. And
even when you switched to colleges, like
you can't get scholarships like that in D3.
Okay.
So when right now I'm in this conversation, I'm at the D1 school.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hate my life. Don't want to be alive, basically. And I call my mom. My mom's like, you need to you're a man, make a decision. And I was like, she's like, do you want to do this or no? And I was like, no, I'm done. And she's like, call the coach right now. Tell him you're done. I call him. I tell him done. They're all like trying to talk me out of it. They're like, oh, you're gonna be a starter next year. Like you're gonna have an amazing career ahead of you. And I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel terrible. I know I'm going to continue to feel terrible. I tried to get through this. I'm done. Sign this paper and release me as the athlete I am. And then I transferred to a D3 school, lower tier. They're by law, by regulation, they're not allowed to practice you as much. Like there's so many hours per week.
Did they make you change schools?
No, I chose. Oh, well, I mean, I would have had to pay full tuition of $60K a year. And my parents were like, you're transferring that.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
I was only going there because I had a scholarship.
Right.
So I go to basically a community college, and I have this huge, massive lift, immediately after switching schools, during that winter break. It was around Christmas. Swear to God, I was the most spiritual person at the time. It's like Connor Murphy shit. I love you, Connor. But I was experiencing it's so hard to explain. People probably think I'm fucking crazy about this, but I literally felt as weird as this term is, but I literally felt enlightened. There was this
Did you take some ayahuasca, dude?
No, I didn't. And I know it sounds fucking crazy, but
I said I'm not crazy.
I swear I'm not. But no, I really truly it was inner peace. That's what it was.
Right.
And I found inner peace within myself that I need to do what makes me happy, whether even if it makes me no money.
Yeah.
I'd rather be homeless doing what I'm happy with than getting this money for scholarship doing what I hate.
So you it was you're almost trapped in this prison of I'm really good at this thing that I don't like doing, that in my head other things aren't working out for me, so I feel I have to do this thing, and everyone's telling me I'm dumb if I don't do this thing, but I don't want to do it even though I will do well at it.
Yeah, that was the hardest part, is because I was good.
Yeah.
So leaving that, they were you're fucking crazy. I sound like the Step Brothers. You fucking crazy, brother, or whatever he said. But yeah, so I transfer. And I was like, all right, I have more time. I can focus on social media. I was starting to post once a week, and it was I was enjoying it. I finally get to do what I want to do to a degree. And then COVID hits, and all of our lives change. We know this. I'm sure you've heard a million stories about it. Everyone's life flips upside down. And I'm low key, I'm like, all right, this is my chance. I don't have lacrosse. I don't have school to abide by. I can finally actually try fitness, influencing, whatever you want to call it, full time, in my parents' basement, basically. Got a home gym, and it's the iconic Jesse James gym in the basement. And
it's iconic?
I like to say so. I built that thing. And but yeah, I started making videos, and I'm I edit all myself. I film them all myself. My mom would help film me sometimes.
Your mom would help film you?
My mom was my videographer for 6 months, bro. Insane. My mom's the OG biggest fan, and still is the biggest fan.
That's great.
Love you, Karen. She's not a Karen, but her name's Karen.
Right.
It's kind of funny.
She's I hate the stigma around the Karens,
because she's so not a Karen. But she's filming me and stuff, and I'm slowly starting to trickle up in numbers, because no one else was really posting.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were they didn't know what to do. And I was all right, I finally have a chance. I'm just going to post full day of eatings, challenges. I see what's going viral. Everyone started eating like people, eating and training.
Yeah.
Like Mark Wahlberg. And there's trendy stuff. And those are the trendy videos you saw, and you were I hate this guy.
Well, no, it was more I just didn't understand it. I just didn't understand it.
Because you wanna know why? I can tell you why now.
Tell me.
It's conceptual. It has nothing to do with me. It's what Unspeakable, I believe his name is, was telling you, go out and do the $1 per deadlift thing.
Yeah.
You see, I watch the shit. I watch the whole thing.
Do you know how much money I'd have to spend every $1 people deadlift?
Yo, I've done it. You lose a few K right there. It's really quick, but it ends up getting a lot of views, hopefully, over time if you do it right. But it was a conceptual concept. I wasn't vlogging. I was vlogging, but it's not vlogging. You vlog.
Right.
That's a conceptual vlog is conceptual, and it's all about the concept. What are you doing? who is it about? It's about the celebrity. It's not really about me. I'm just like the supporting characters of the story. So that's why they did.
You're like the host.
Yeah, you're just like hosting a show pretty much. And like, it's way easier. You don't need to like me or not like me to know, like you want to know Mark Wahlberg's diet? Oh, click this video and watch. I'm going to try it and tell you all about it. Rather than click this video if you want to know about me and my relationship. Now people care about that, but before they didn't care. You know, like you have to build that.
So the Mark Wahlberg was your first step into the new Jesse James West content.
The revolution.
And once you saw the success of that, that's when your mindset shifted on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now, so if that was your first video into stardom, we'll say it was success.
Yeah.
YouTube success. Like getting that well-deserved recognition of what the effort you've been putting in. And you've been making videos for how long before that video?
That was 2020, so technically 8 years, but let's say like 4 for fitness.
What is going on, guys? I am Max Tuning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full, magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search Don't Be Sour on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.